Welcome to another adventure. You're with the NZ Adventurer, and here we are in the backcountry. I've done the big walk in already and made it into this amazing valley. Beautiful clear water. On 7.5 now. Amazing. Look at that. Real beauty. Let's go see if we can find a few fish, catch a fish. We'll have an adventure. Let's go. Found a fish and it's just sitting just behind that log feeding. It's sitting up real high, so I think a dry fly is going to work. I'm going to put on an Adams. And see if we can get the fish to come up for a dry fly eat. There's a lot of logs and debris, so I'm going to have to work pretty hard to keep the fish out of that. That's going to be the danger, but let's see if we can get a dry fly eat for the first fish. Fish on. Not in there, not in there. Not in the logs, please. Not in the logs, thank you. Not in the logs, mate, not in the logs. Not in the logs, please. Yeah, he's gone. So, tail between my legs on that one. The fish definitely went for the dry fly. It saw it, it followed it back about 2 meters downstream, and the take was actually a downstream take, which is interesting. I waited for the fish to turn back upstream, set the hook, and then the fish just went straight for those logs. Bit of a battle ensued there, as you would have seen, but it rubbed me off. There's a lot of abrasion on the tippet there. The 4X just wasn't up to the challenge there, so yeah, it was cool to get a dry fly eat, but we'll have to keep working to get a fish in the net. Epic start. I've just found a fish right by all this woodwork here, but it is feeding hard, just like the sandflies. They've all come out too. Sitting out there. Try a dry fly, see if we can get it to come up. If that doesn't work, we'll put on a nymph and see if we can run something deep through the pool. Oh, I saw the fish come up. Try another one of those. I'm sure it looked at that. I haven't been able to get the fish up on the dry, so we'll pop on a nymph and see if we can hook it that way. Fish on. It's trying to go for those sticks. I love those trees. Got to get some string back on the reel. He's in the net. Lovely fish. Beautiful fish. Lovely fish. Yes, that is so awesome. That fish just gobbled my nymph and had a little bit of a battle with it, but managed to keep it out of the woodwork. Lovely silvery 6-pounder. Superb fish. Fantastic. I just was packing up to move up and then I saw there was a second fish in this pool, so I'm going to have a go at it, see how we get on. Fish on. Oh, and he's off. Woohoo, that was sick. So I just hooked it. I switched over to a swimming mayfly and the fish swung right back and took it. It was awesome. And he's on. Fish on. That was probably the same fish that I just pricked. Jump. That's actually quite a solid fish. Another lovely fish. Look at that. You beauty. Super happy with that. 2 fish in the same pool. Wow, that hasn't happened to me for so long. Really happy with that. Fish went away. I think the release shot didn't come out too well, but what an incredible day so far. Awesome. So I found the fish. It's sitting up high, right in the eye of this pool over here. It's definitely nymphing hard, but we're going to play a little game and see if we can get it up for a dry. Let's see what we can do. It tried to eat it then, but I missed it. This cast. Here we go. Oh, it had a look and it refused it. Here he comes. Fish on. All right, it's in the net. All right. £4.5 pounds. Woohoo, another cool result. Thanks Tony for the inspiration on that one. I think if I had put a nymph over it, I probably would have got it super easy, so it was nice to see if we could get it to take a dry. It rejected the Adams. I switched over to the brown mayfly and it just took that. Yeah, that was wicked. What a brilliant fish. Superb. Here it comes. Refusal. We'll try one more drift. And fish on. It didn't refuse at that time, guys. I think this is going to be a lovely fish. Straight into that deep hole over there. Here we go. That is a beautiful fish. Fantastic. Look at that. What a stunner. Another 6-pounder. Amazing. At first it had a refusal, I had a look and a refusal, and then I retried the drift and it was coming, it was like suspended animation, it was so slow, and then it just went crumb. Yeehaw! Amazing. So what an awesome day that was. The fishing has just been incredible. Dry fly madness and the nymph action. Couple of fish lost, but absolutely superb. It's a clear night. It's forecast for more snow tonight, like -1 or -3, so the sandflies are out. I've put my emergency blanket underneath the mattress just in case that might stop some radiant heat from escaping, and I've got an extra jersey and a few bits and pieces, so it's going to be a beautiful clear night. No whiskey, no cigars, but I don't think it could make the day any better. This has been absolutely superb, and I might just go for a little walk now and just see if I can see another fish rising, and I better get back and make myself a fire before it gets too dark. Another beauty. Oh, that's a big fish. That's a great fish. What's this one? £6.5 pounds. I was going to say, how is this fish not bigger than 6? And I just weighed it again. 7.5. 7.5 pounds. Amazing. Look at that. Real beauty. How good. A 7.5 pounder in the head of the pool. Oh. I got it away safely, but what happens quite a bit with my GoPro, somehow it switched to time lapse, so all I got is that. And 7.5 pounder, superb. What a spot, what a day, what an adventure. Good morning. Had a nice sleep last night, definitely warm enough. It was a cold one, the whole outside of the tent was frozen over with ice this morning. I've packed up camp, had a nice breakfast and kind of just waiting for the sun to come up, so I might just retie my leader and check everything's all good, and then possibly just fish upstream from here, or I might loop back down if there's some sun in the water and just cover that water that was in shade yesterday. It's a really beautiful clear day today, so I think it's going to be an absolute stunner. Let's go see if we can find some fish, hopefully catch some fish. Let's have an adventure. Let's go. Woohoo, we're in the sun. It's finally hit us. 20 to 9. It's actually quite early. So I think the fishing probably in about an hour is going to kick off. Just have another look in this pool and then just enjoy a bit of sun and defrost a little bit. Crazy. That fish, I just got one drift past it. It just saw my fly. And next. think I actually hooked, there was 2 fish in this run, and I hooked the back one but I didn't detect the strike, and then the fish is gone. But that was actually a surprise. There's a little one tucked in behind, but the one I was targeting is up ahead. I think it's quite a nice fish, so I'm going to move on to that one now. Well, I'm not too sure what happened there, but the fish isn't there anymore. Could have been the indicator. The fly wasn't that big. It would be. The fly wasn't too big, I don't think, and I didn't line the fish, so who knows? I guess the fish wasn't super hungry, so yeah, a bit of a shame, but we'll keep heading up. There were 2 nice fish just up near the eye of the pool there, but the first one it spooked, and the second one something's not right for the fish and it's gone deep. So yeah, interesting. Not sure what I did wrong there. I'll keep heading up. What a fantastic fishing experience that's been. I'm going to wind up the adventure here, so I hope you enjoyed watching. If you're enjoying my channel, hit the like button, write me a comment, and make sure you subscribe. There's going to be more amazing adventures coming your way. Thanks for watching.